What's up, guys? It's FemGem here, and today we're going to be doing another one of the tier list makers. By the way, happy holidays to everybody. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that stuff. And even if you don't celebrate anything on this day, hope you're having a great day, as much as I am. So anyway, we're going to be getting into the tier list of some of my favorite yugitubers. I would say that I wasn't gonna do a F to D tier list because these guys are all pretty much great. I was gonna basically tell you why I personally watch them and why some of the things that you should look out for when you visit their channels, if you want to check them out and what they're all about, whatnot, what they do best. A lot of these guys in this video will actually fill out a lot of these categories, but I'm just going to be ranking them based off of what I like that they do best, or I think they do best. So anyway, enough of me rambling, and let's get into the video. Starting off, we got Team APS, we got Paul here, we got Larry, we got the twins, I think we got Trell. They are a group of guys that do Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I would say I mostly watch them for their funny skits. I know they did a video on like some of the stereotypes that you'll find at your Yu-Gi-Oh locals. The things that you would need to bring to a Yu-Gi-Oh local for your first time. All that. Things that you should look out for when you go to like big events like Yu-Gi-Oh regionals and whatnot. So they are a great group. I think they do a lot of funny skits. They do duels and everything, but they're mostly just fun duels between them, like with Battle of the Legends cards and whatnot. Well, not Battle of the Legends, but sorry. Some of the cards. Some of the like cards that you can basically just buy and then just play a couple of rounds with your friends. So they're not very meta intensive, but they are very fun to watch and they get me a good laugh every now and then. So I like them a lot. Anyway, next up we got Simo. He's best for his meta-analysis and his history into the card game. I know he does a series with Nim Nim, where he's basically now just going through all the packs and all the product from Legend of Blue Eyes all the way to today, and he's using that, and then he's dueling with that and whatnot. So it's cool to watch because you get to see a little bit of a evolution of the meta from Legend of Blue Eyes all the way to today. So it's very cool to watch. Next up, we got Dark Arm Duelist. One of my favorite deck profile channels because not only does he do some of the meta deck profiles, he also really just does a variety of decks. Whether it be Fairy, whether it be like Mech Lords, whether it be Jet Synchron. All these decks that were really not really super meta relevant, but they're still cool to see. So definitely check him out if you're looking for that. Next up we got DZF. I feel like DZF's mostly a meta-analysis / history guy because he does a lot of videos on certain types of cards, certain things that's happened in the past, all that stuff, so he's very fun to watch. Next up we got the Jokester, Farfa. He does a lot of funny skits. I know he does a lot of things where like he makes fun of well, not makes fun of, but like he just kind of busted the balls of all the other YouTubers online. He makes a Yu-Gi-Oh rewind type thing where he talks about all the crazy stuff that's happened in the year when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. So very fun to watch, very funny guy. I like him a lot. Next up we got JRB Jobber. I mostly watch him for the pack openings. That's mostly what he does, but he also does sell a lot of cards on eBay, and I think he has his own website where he goes to sell cards. Basically, he's actually very good for if you want to buy cards. He's a very reliable source. Watching him do pack openings is pretty fun. He's sending absorbent amounts of money on pack openings. So it's definitely cool to watch. Also, like, he gets a lot of the old school stuff. If you like watching old school stuff be opened, he's your guy. Next up, we got the Cali Effect, King of Games. He definitely had some like funny skits that I enjoyed, but I mostly just watch him for the meta-analysis. I know he also does a little bit of a market watch in the sense that he tells you some cards that he predicts that will either be smart buys to buy right now or smart buys to or smart sells to sell right now, because either they will rise in price or they will plummet in price. So that's him, and he also does a lot of duels and deck profiles, so he's pretty cool on that. He's pretty much, I think, a all-around trade guy, so that's very cool. Next up, we got Mega Capital G. Capital G is more of a history guy. He goes through the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically, he reacts to some funny moments that's happened in our community over the years. Like, I know he did a video on, like, when, before there were the deck limit size, some guy came to a tournament with, like, a 500 card deck, so it kind of became a nightmare shuffling it, so that's probably when they finally decided to put a deck limit on us, on players, so he's definitely fun to check out, definitely check him out. Next up, we got MK Leo. He's probably the most reliable person when it comes to Market Watch. Definitely check him out. Next up, we got Nim Nim. I would put him with Simo because they're basically collabing a lot. So they basically run a channel where if you usually will see Simo, a lot of times you do see him collabing with Nim Nim. So they're very funny guys. Very they seem like very cool guys. So I would check them out. Next up, we got an up and coming of the YouTuber community, Rugless or Ruggles. Basically, what he did was he kind of took Nim Nim's idea of sealed only, and he kind of flipped it around because after that he was like he wanted to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! So basically, you'd see him order a bunch of cards, then you see him build a deck, and then you see him go to locals and see how he did. So definitely, it's cool to watch, see people that are getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And see their journey. He probably would represent like what most people's journeys are like when they get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! So shout out to him. Next up, we got Team Samurai X1. Probably the most energetic Yugituber I've ever seen. I'd probably put him in the pack opening channel because when he opens packs, he probably does it in the most like energetic and crazy way. Stiffing cards and his reactions when he pulls hollows is pretty crazy. So definitely check him out if you're looking for an energetic YouTuber. Next up we got Tombox. He kind of does mostly a market watch to meta-analysis. I would say I think he does more of a meta-analysis than anything. He's very cool, he's very calm, he just pretty much spits out the facts, and he definitely gives you an analysis into what's going on in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, so definitely check him out. And lastly, probably my OG, because this was like probably the first YouTuber I've ever watched. Simply Unlucky. He basically it's a very big pack opening channel. Sorry, I got a hiccup there. But basically what he does is he's kind of like Team Samurai X1, where he opens packs very energetically, is very excited when he gets to open packs. But he was so successful with his whole YouTube career, he ended up buying a Yu-Gi-Oh! Shop in California. So now it's the Simply Unlucky game shop. So be sure to check him out. Be sure to, if you live in California maybe and want to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, be sure to search up his shop and see if you can get there. Not sure how far away you live, but see if you can get there. And that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. and tell me below some of your favorite yugitubers. 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 That was weird. Anyway, guys, thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.